I want to go over some of the geopolitical chess moves that's happening in Syria right now, dude. That's going to lead us up to World War III. So we're going to start off with the downing of the Su-24. Yeah, that was the grounds for war. But Russia was smart. Putin didn't play the role. They want a war started. Instead, he put sanctions on Turkey, cutting off their oil, cutting off their tourism, stopping the pipeline. He's actually putting a chokehold on their money supply. So one up for Putin on that one. And Russia just spit in America's face, showing how Turkey is buying the ISIS stolen oil from Iraq and Syria, claiming 40 other countries, including the United States, is buying this cheap, illegal, stolen oil. So what did the Americans do? The U.S. NATO-backed forces, Israel is now bombing in Syria, claiming airstrikes at a Syrian army convoy on Damascus. So Israel snuck up from the north and hit Damascus from the south, hitting pro-Assad army forces, claiming that they were ISIS militia holding ballistic missiles. So what is Russia's next move? Russia gives a U.S. warning that they're going to shoot their submarine missiles out the Mediterranean Sea and hit their target in Iraq, launches their missiles and hits their targets with accuracy, showing them the might of the Russian military, saying, hey, we're not going to be pushed around, and we got some heat. Russia has some heat. You got to remember that. This is not a third world army. So next up, here's a U.S. move. Syria accuses U.S.-led coalitions of attacking a military base in Dal ez-Zur. But you know Washington denies that any military base was hit. It is so funny that the U.S. is actually blaming Russia for the bombing of this pro-Assad army military base. Can you believe that? Can you actually believe that the U.S. is blaming Russia? So the politics lingers on. America strikes from Iraq into South Syria and it hits the city of Dal el-Zur. But what's kind of funny, they have photos of U.S. planes over Dal el-Zur as they were bombing. How ironic. So, cat's out the bag on that one. 4 U.S.-led coalition jets seen over Dal el-Zur in Syrian day government troop attack. Can't hide that. So, there goes one for the U.S. Another bad one. Now the Chinese, the YPG, is hooking up with the Kurdish militia. The Kurds don't like the Turks, and the Turks are with the U.S., so pretty much China is against the U.S. if they're going to be with the Kurds. Does that make any sense? I think it does. Next, the Assad army has gained control of the city of Homs. That's been in civil war for the last 4 years. And they're kicking out all the rebels. And where all these rebels are going to go? They're either going to go to Europe or they're going to go to Yemen. So, take your pick. And last, Turkey suspends deployment forces in northern Iraq. Why is this? Russia is kicking their butt. Cut off complete supply lines to Turkey from North Iraq. Of course. You know what I mean? Bleed them dry. Turkish forces plus the U.S. coalition will be hanging out in the city of Mosul which they will leave whatever forces that are in that region will have to stay in that region. They can't make it home now. They're on their own. And this has been your play-by-play news of the Syrian war. Thank you.